Hello, my name is Blair, and this is Blair's Books, a booktube channel devoted to all of the book loveliness. I haven't made a video in like 5 months because my computer broke, but guess what, guys? My computer is back. I got a brand new one. It's absolutely gorgeous. Upgraded memory and processor thanks to my graduation money, and a special thank you to my wonderful Uncle Rob who helped me purchase this computer. It is one of my dreams to have such a beautiful piece of machinery so that I can continue the art of making videos for all of you. But that is not what we are here for today. Today we are going to be doing the second installment of my top LGBTQIA reads. I haven't actually been reading that many. I only have top 8, which is still a lot, but it's okay. I will put a link in the doobly-doo below, so then you can go watch the first one. The first one like has my #1 LGBTQIA book of all time. That one will never be, you know, topped. It's Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. It's so amazing. So actually the reason why I wanted to make this was because it's actually Pride Month. It's the very end of Pride Month, and you know, I love LGBTQIA reads. Love them. You can't see it, but my dog's sitting right here. He's really enjoying himself, isn't he? Isn't he? Isn't he? No? You don't want to be in the video? Alright, so starting with number 8, it's Freak Boy by Kristen Elizabeth Clark. This book is a book about a boy who is transgender, and there's actually 3 point of views. There's the point of view of the main character, the boy who wants to be a girl, and then there's the view of a transgender girl who's already made the transition, and then there's the girl who is in love with the main character who is transitioning. So it's like you kind of get a taste of everything, and it's really, really interesting. It's actually written in verse, so if you like poetry, then you'd like this book. Number 7 is Just Juliet by Charlotte Regan. So I actually have a review for this. I got contacted by a publisher who wanted me to review it, and I did, and I got this free book, and it's really cool. So this book is about a girl, and she falls in love with one of her best friends, and it's just her figuring out who she is. Very come-of-age story. It's very tiny, and I definitely recommend it. Number 6 is Wonders of the Invisible World by Christopher Barzak. This book is a real-life fantasy book, and the main couple in the story are gay, so it's not really like the main part of the story, but it's there. And it's actually a pretty cool book if you like fantasy, but you also like contemporaries. It's got a little bit of everything, and I definitely recommend it. Number 5 is The Difference Between Me and You by Madeline George. I read this book quite a long time ago. It's a lesbian book about this girl who's kind of like a butch, I guess, if you want to do stereotypes. She's kind of a tomboy, and she like makes out with the popular girl who doesn't want anybody to know. So it's kind of a trope, but it's really funny. It's got a little bit of feminist activism in it, and the love story isn't like the biggest part of it. It's more about our main character finding herself. Number 4, of course, is More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. I've been wanting to read this book for a very long time. It is so great. This book is about a boy who lives in a world where there's a company that can take away memories, and he's starting to have feelings for a boy, and he wants that to be taken away because he starts remembering things, and there's a huge plot twist, and it's really, really great. And Adam Silvera is one of my favorite LGBT writers, and it's just so great. You need to read it, but also read his other book, which is also on this list. Number 3 is Honestly Ben by Bill Konigsberg. This is actually the second in a series. The first one is in my first video, Openly Straight, and this book is more, it's about a boy who's bisexual. Ben's bisexual, so it's kind of a touch into that because the first book he's gay, the main character's gay, so it's kind of a different look, but it's still very interesting. I'm really hoping there's a third one because I need it. I need to see where they go. I need it. 2 is actually an audiobook I read, The Great American Whatever by Tim Federle. This book is so amazing. It's short and sweet and lovely. The main character is gay, but he's also recovering from the death of his sister. So it's not like his sexuality is the main part of it. It's mostly about him, you know, recovering, and his mom and his friends, and it's really funny. He wants to be a screenwriter, so sometimes we go and it's like written in screenwriter lingo or whatever, and so it's really, really funny, and Tim Federle actually narrates it, so it's really, really great. And finally, number 1, History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. This book is so amazing. I also listened to this as an audiobook. It is so beautifully written. Its length is perfect. It gives you all you want, but it's also really heartbreaking. In the synopsis, you read that the main character's boyfriend died. So you kind of just start off really sad and keep getting sadder, and then you kind of feel a little happy at the end, but mostly sad. It's a journey you go on with the main character. He ends up meeting up with it was actually his ex-boyfriend, so his ex-boyfriend's new boyfriend, and they kind of help each other heal. So it's really interesting. It's all about healing and loving and losing someone, and it's just beautifully written and narrated amazing. The narration is just unbelievable. Are you looking at the camera? So yeah, those are my top 8 LGBTQIA reads. If you want another one of these, please comment below. I need suggestions on more books. I just need more gay in my life. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!